I'm Bobby Nuno, Chairman of the Board of Directors for the Bolingbrook Area Chamber of Commerce and with Nuno's Complete Car Care. I'm here today with Tony Ingrafia and Dominic Gambino to celebrate the ribbon cutting ceremony of Tony's Fresh Market in Bolingbrook. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our chamber staff. Kevin O'Keefe, our director. Melissa Infosino, manager of member services. Saba Rashid, our office manager. And Tom Altoff, our membership development. And also, I would like to introduce our board of director members that are here today. Roxanne Conrad, Mir Ali, and Bob Quinn. We would also like to thank the ambassadors in attendance for all your help and support. If you're an ambassador, please raise your hand and be acknowledged. I believe today we have Cindy Macero. Thank you. Congratulations, Tony's Fresh Market, and welcome to the Bolingbrook business community. That's your plaque, your chamber plaque. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce the mayor of the Village of Bolingbrook, the Honorable Mayor Roger C. Clare.
Thank you, Bobby. Somebody grab that cart. The ribbon's sagging a bit. You don't need to hold that ribbon. Come on. You're bigger than that.
I'm sure, guys. I'm good.
First of all, I'm going to introduce some people real quickly. We have with us today Trustee Rick Morales, Trustee Joe Morelli, Trustee Maria Zarate, our Village Attorney Jim Bowen, Tom Ross, Director of Public Safety, Lucas Rickelman, Director of Public Services, and Bill Mayer, Township Supervisor. First of all, I've been to probably a couple of hundred ribbon cuttings, maybe more. I don't know. Nobody's counting. But this is as good as they get. And there's a lot of history. I want to talk about a little bit of history, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure.
Years ago, pre-Claire, which is years ago, this shopping center wanted to be built, and Dominic's was the anchor. And the village board resisted it. And actually, it went to court to litigate to even get permission to build it, because the village board back in those days was anti-commercial. They wanted us to strictly be a bedroom community.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, I wanted to see that change, so, well, the rest, that's history. But Dominic's was here for a number of years, and as you guys know better than I, Dominic's, of course, shut down, and then Food for Less came in. And Food for Less had a whole different kind of marketing concept. You know, it was, we thought they'd do well. They didn't. They closed several stores across the country. And the problem we came into is they had the lease on the property, and they wouldn't let it go very easily, as, again, you guys know better than I.
Right.
But they finally got it done, and what's unique about these gentlemen is they like to control the whole property. And by the way, in the dictionary next to the word aggressive are these two guys' pictures. Anyway, well, they know what they want, and they're like bird dogs. They go after it, and generally you've gotten it, right?
That's right. That's right. Yes.
I got this on tape.
Absolutely.
Anyway, they bought the entire center. So they didn't want to have just a storefront with some other person leasing out property to stores that are not compatible with the quality and class that they like to operate by. So having said all that, there's some space to lease. Now, again, I'm not terribly concerned because these guys, again, are aggressive. This will be leased out to some quality users, and it's going to make this was kind of a food desert down here. This was people, and as a mayor, seeing this empty storefront as I drove by frequently just was painful. So when you guys want to come in, how many stores do you have now?
15.
And this is your 15th one?
15 one.
You just opened another one, didn't you?
Yeah, on the north side. Plus the side.
And how long have you, when did you open your first store?
1979. 37 years ago.
Why did it take so long to get here?
We didn't know this area. We just knew the city of Chicago.
And your nearest store is in?
Plus the heights.
And nearest one?
Oh, Plainfield.
By the way, you introduced these gentlemen, didn't you, Bobby? I worked initially with Dominic, and then, of course, Tony stepped in, and the two of them, you get calls from both of them over the years, over the months. When did you first come to see us?
I think we've been working on this project about a year and a half, 2 years. When we talked about it, before we were able to get the center, the landlord was being a little tough. getting the lease done with Food for Less. They didn't want to leave. So it was a little work involved there.
I know I talked to the Food for Less real estate guy, and he's in California numerous times, and they'd rather pay the lease every month empty, which didn't make any sense to me whatsoever, because it wasn't like you're going to compete with them because there's none in the air anymore. No. But at a year and a half, most of that was taken on getting control of the center, getting control of the property, and finally getting it closed. And we were able to announce this in January. You were coming. That's how fresh that whole thing was, pun intended. That's how fresh the idea was. Right. I announced in January that you guys were coming here. And of course, I'm not very patient either, kind of like you aren't.
Yeah, sound way.
I wanted you guys to be open like in April, May.
Oh, it'd be nice.
Now, what did you do to the store? What?
It's a total gut job, from floor to ceiling, all the four walls, all new equipment, all brand new tile, as we showed you earlier. The back, the loading docks, everything. We really went all out on this store.
In addition to that, you've put in of course, you've done some work out here too, I'm sure, but you put in a massive security system too, correct?
We got 120 cameras all around, inside, outside. We're putting on new light posts out here. The beautiful sign out in the street there.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Great landscaping that we're gonna do in the spring. So we've really gone all out over here. So.
Well, I was kind of hoping there was a gas station out here at one time, and of course, the part of the deal was when Food for Less closed, they had to take that out. But we did talk about possibly even keeping that at one time.
No.
You don't want to do gas?
Don't want no gas. No.
Well, I tried. Well, it's gone anyway. So what's your specialty? What is it you do that's different than other food?
I think our specialty is the fresh side of it, the produce, the meat, the deli, the bakery, and then we have all the international foods that makes us different than Myers and Jewel's and Walmart's of the world. All the different ethnic items that we carry and everything else.
Well, we just toured that area, and we were talking, and every store's got a little bit of ethnic food, but it's not well marked. It's a little spotty here and there throughout the store. But you've got a concept in here, and tell us about what you've done that makes it different.
On the ethnic side, it's we have our buyers that specialize on whether it's Hispanic, the Indian, the Eastern European, the Asian. So we really focus in, we source out the products, we warehouse it at our warehouse, so we're able to have the product for a long period of time at the right price.
And what kind of sections do you have?
Oh, we have, obviously we have Hispanic, we have Middle Eastern, we have Indian, we have Asian, Eastern European, Polish, Russian, kosher items, you name it, we have it. Gluten-free, organic, natural, we have all of that.
And every section is labeled, so there's a sign, so you don't have to wander through the store trying to find it. It's labeled, very, very visible. Yep. I noticed too that you bottle something every day fresh.
Juice, fresh juices every day. Orange, carrot, beet juice, watermelon juice. So that's a great item for us. That was a big surprise here. Everybody loves it, and it's going real well.
Was that your idea?
No, both idea.
No, both. Everybody both.
Yeah. Yes.
So I noticed tonight there's a big game tonight. Oh, yeah. Some of you may have heard, and I swear I got up this morning in my mind it was humming "Go Cubs Go." But in preparation for tonight's game, you have something in there that is very popular at sporting events, and those are wings.
Wings, bar wings. Can buy whatever you want every day, fresh, and we do a really good job with that. Thank you.
And I know your produce areas are one of your highlights, but your deli is also huge.
Yeah, we carry a full line of deli, all the imported meats, Italian, Polish sausages. We carry all the homemade salads. We have a sandwich shop. We have a sushi bar, salad bar. So we try to offer everything as much as we can for everybody.
Now, one thing I thought was also useful to point out, first of all, I've never really bought like one sausage, as you can tell. But you can buy one sausage, right?
Absolutely. You buy as much as you want.
So any quantity. It's not like prepackaged. You can order any quantity for anything that we need. And your bakery?
Whatever you want. You got a lot of cannoli. People like cannoli.
Really? You guys carry cannolis?
And everything else in the bakery. We think you're one of the best bakery in Illinois.
Birthday cakes, all that kind of stuff.
Anything you need.
Joe, they got a great cannolis. So what are your hours?
7 to 10 every day.
Every day meaning?
Monday through Sunday.
But in the year, you got like Christmas?
No, we're open every day. We never close. Never close.
7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
On Christmas, we might close a little earlier, but we're open 365 days a year.
And again, we're at the old Food for Less, which that's gone. A Lily Cash and Route 53. You can't miss it. They have this beautiful sign. And of course, I was after it for like 3 months to get that sign up there because I wanted people to know what was coming here to get people excited. They're excited. So how's the traffic been?
Oh, it's been great. We had our first week. It was absolutely fantastic. Great turnout. Everybody was happy. It was great.
How often do you come here?
Most every day.
And you like to greet her?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm here for.
Well, anything else you like to add?
No, I think we're excited to be here. It's great working with Mayor Roger Craig here. He's business friendly, and I think we're going to have a long relationship here.
Well, that's what we hope you do. Now I think it's time to cut the ribbon. Why don't you just step over this way? You're going to help hold the scissors, so. Here. You, Maria, help pull that a little tight. Here, Tony, put your hands on here too. Watch your thumb, Dominic. Okay. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Thank you, Mayor. Congratulations. Well, if you haven't been in here, it's a beautiful store, and they mentioned the floor a while ago. All tile floors, most impressive. Not the typical linoleum, discolored. Beautiful place. So please walk through.